Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, this is my round two predictions for the Australian Open. It's round two's happening a bit earlier than I thought it would, so I thought I was gonna get a day off today. No, so onto it though. It's time for round two. I might not be able to do the whole thing in tonight because there's still some matches going on right now, and so I'm gonna do some of the predictions, but I'm not gonna do all of them in the draws because there's still matches going on at the time of when I'm recording. But let's get right into it. So first one, these two matches happened in round two. So this is round two. Miomir Kekmanovic versus Tommy Paul. Surprisingly, in this tournament on the first round, I've actually gotten quite a lot wrong, but quite a few right as well at the same time. So it's been a lot of upsets and everything. But for this one, I'm going to say it's going to be the end of the run of Kekmanovic, even though he's only got past one, which was Salvatore Caruso. I think Tommy Paul was going to win this one. He got through in his round one match against Mikhail Kukushkin, and yeah, I think he's going to be able to do it and move on to round three. Tommy Paul. So here we go. Oscar Oddie versus 25 seed Lorenzo Sonigo. I think this one, even though Oddie's done pretty well recently in tournaments and the majors, but I still think Sonigo will be able to do this one. He is very good. He has the good skill, and I won't be surprised if he does get through into round three on this one. So number 17 seed Gal Monfils will be versing Alexander Bublik in round two. I'm gonna go with Monfils on this one. Adelaide champion on the first one. Bublik's done well as well in his first round match. I've been trying to keep up with some of the matches, but I haven't been the best with it because there's a lot to keep up with. But I think Monfils will be able to do it and get into round three here. So we're up to Pedro Martinez versus Christian Garin. I'm going to go with Garin on this one. I reckon it's yeah, I think that's what my prediction will be. I'm going to say Garin. Pretty simple. Is that both alright players. I haven't seen Martinez really, but I think I watched his highlights of a match. No, yeah, I watched it with Del Bonus, and I watched him get through. But I still think Garin will be able to move on this one. Okay, this is the one that blew me away in the first one. I thought Cameron Norrie was going to beat Sebastian Korda. He just dominated him. He smashed him in straight sets. I am good on you, Sebastian, and he deserves to go well in this. I'm going to say he's going to beat Corentin Mute. And yeah, that's going to be my prediction. Korda's getting through to round three, potentially maybe even round four in this tournament. He is on fire at the moment. This is another one that shocked me. Talon Greeksport versus Pablo Carreño. Talon Greeksport beat Fabio Fognini, and I was really confused. I was like, wow, really good on him for doing that. Talon, he did it in straight sets as well. So I think most of the players have not been playing well. I don't think they've been ready for this tournament, to be honest. They haven't prepared as well as some others, like the young players who did do warm-ups. But in this one, I reckon Carreño Busta may beat Greeksport in this one. I reckon he can do pretty well here and get through to round two. He's three, sorry. He's done pretty well so far, and yeah, I think he'll be able to beat Greeksport. All right, so here we go. Carlos Alcaraz, 31 seed versus Dusan Lajovic. I'm gonna go with Alcaraz on this one. I think he'll be he's got a good chance of doing well in this tournament. I think not like a winning stage, but I reckon he'll be able to do well in this one and get through into the third round and beat Lajovic in round two. So I've had a break from recording, and I come back, and my seat's been stolen. That's all right though. Stefan Kozlov versus number 7 seed Matteo Berrettini. That's this one. Up next, I'm gonna go with Berrettini here. It's the start. Again, top 10 players are basically, that's not always the case, but I still think Berrettini has good skill in this, and he'll be able to move on to round three. Okay, so in this one, it's Alexander Zverev, seed number 3 versus John Millman. Both were pretty easily able to get through their matches. Millman was a full setter, but Zverev was straight sets on Daniel Altmaier. But I think it's going to go to Zverev on this one. I have to give it to him. He is going to be on a really good He has a really good strength for this tournament. He's a good contender to even win this one. And that's what I'm going to say with this. So Zverev will be into round 2, unfortunately, for Millman. An Aussie fanboy, or the Aussie bias things, like I said last video, unfortunately, he'll be out in my predictions. So, Radu, Albot, and Alexander Vukic. Wow. I did not expect Vukic to beat Lloyd Harris. Who did it? Well done to Vukic on that one, and he did a very good job in that match, and I think he's going to beat Albot here. I think that'll be a good win for him. He'll get on to round 3. I'm going to say he's going to beat Albot in his round 2 match. He is kind of like the Kokkinakis, I'm going to say, except he was more successful in this one. Riley Opelka and Dominic Coit for now. I'm going to say for this one, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Opelka. I'm going to say Opelka on this one, I reckon. He's going to have a good chance of winning this one, I think. Luck and skill, but I think it'll be go down for him, and it'll work well for Riley Opelka to move to round 3. So, now we're on Sunu Kwan versus number 14 seed Denis Shapovalov. This one, Shapovalov, he was able to get through on the last one. He had a good match. Round 1 today, and I think it was yesterday, but he's doing really well at the moment. I think he's going to get through into the next round here. It's a good chance for him, and that will play out well for Mr. Denis Shapovalov. So, here we go. Number 10 seed Herbert Hurkacz versus Adrian Mannarino. Now, both were able to get through, obviously, because now they're passing each other here, but it was a 5-setter for Mannarino to win against James Duckworth, and Herbert Hurkacz was a 4-set against Igor Gerasimov. Anyway, it was I think I'm going to go with Herbert Hurkacz on this one. He has a good chance of getting far into this tournament, and he has a good chance in here, and I think he's got a good skill to beat Mannarino in round 2. We are up to Mckenzie Mcdonald versus number 18 seed Aslan Karatsev. With this one, Sunni champion Aslan Karatsev, I'm going to say he's going to get through on this one. This one, he's hoping for another really good tournament like he did last year, because if he beat Djokovic last year, he could have probably won that whole tournament, to be honest. If I'm going to be honest, but I think it's going to be a good one, this tournament for him, but I think he was going to get through this one quite well, and Aslan will move on to round 3. So my bold prediction worked, not with Karen Khachanov, but with Benjamin Bonzi. He's gotten through. So Karen Khachanov versus 28 seed versus Benjamin Bonzi. I think Khachanov will be able to do this one. I don't think Bonzi will be able to go too far on this, but I think Khachanov has a strong chance of Sorry, the audio cut out, but I mean, he's going to beat Benjamin Bonzi on this one, I reckon. So, Yannick Hanfman actually shockingly beat Thanasi Kokkinakis in the first round, the qualifier. Good on him, but he's not going to be really going too far in this next one. He's versing Nadal, so it's going to be a bit of an interesting one for him. But, I think Nadal's going to overdo it. He's run straight sets in his last match. He's recovered from injury and everything, and being sick and all that, so been doing well. So I think Nadal will be able to get into round 3, and probably he has a chance of making it to like semi-finals and maybe even winning this tournament, to be honest. Okay, so now it's Kamil Machizak. I still can't pronounce this guy. I'm so sorry. Since the bloody ATP Cup and now this, but okay, versus 32 seed Alex de Minaur. I'm going to go with Alex on this one. I think he's going to do well here for this match. He got through round 1 in 4 sets. 4 sets on Lorenzo Musetti, and I think he is going to move on to round 3. That's my prediction. He will be winning on this one. Opinion. He's going to win on this one. Sorry, audio cut out again. Okay, utter heartbreak for Casper Ruud. He would be in this position going for this match, but an injury has made him pull out of this tournament. Unfortunately for him, Alex Mulken versus Pablo Anderjard now is what the match is going to be. He played a lucky loser, Mulken, and he's through. I'm going to say Mulken will come through again. And yeah, it's going to happen on this one. And yeah, just think I don't know these players, so I'm just bold prediction again. So there you go. Alex Mulken through round 3. Now on this one, Andy Murray versus Taro Daniel. I'm gonna say for this one, go with Murray here. I hope he goes far in this. He's good. He's coming back into tennis and trying to get back into the top 100. He's doing well. He did get into the finals in Sydney. He's playing well at the moment. He's in a strong position, and I think he will get into maybe round 4 and quarterfinals. So I'm going to say he's going to beat Taro Daniel here and get into round 3. Alrighty, American Steve Johnson actually made it through. I didn't think he would beat James Duckworth on this. I don't think it was Duckworth. I think it was Thompson. Yeah, but he's done it, so good on him. And he's going to be versing Sinner now. Unfortunately, with these players that do these upsets, or in my opinion, upsets, actually have to play top players next. So poor Johnson, but Sinner's gonna win in this one. I reckon Sinner's gonna get through to the round 3. Yeah, sorry, but that's my opinion. Number 15 seed Roberto Bautista Agut will be going up against Philip Kohlschreiber in round 2. Sorry if I got that wrong, but I think Bautista Agut's going to win on this one. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good one for him. Pretty alright opponent for me. He did beat Travaglia in 4 sets, but I think it was a good win for him. And I think he'll be able to do the same on here and move on to round 3 in the Australian Open. Okay, we got a tough one on this one. Francis Tiafoe versus number 20 seed Taylor Fritz. This is actually tough to predict. 2 really good Americans going up against each other here in round 2. Oh. I'm going to go for a bold one. I don't know if it's bold, it's kind of a guess. Not a realistic chance, but it's a guess. Taylor Fritz. I think he'll be able to do it. He's got the edge a bit over Francis Tiafoe in my opinion. But I think, yeah, that's what Fritz will be able to do. I think he'll be able to get to round 3, but it might be a 5-setter. Not sure. This is another semi-tough one, kind of, to be honest. Grigor Dimitrov, 26 seed versus Benoit Paire. Oh, I'm gonna go with Dimitrov on this one. I think he'll be able to get through here. Paire is good. I think Dimitrov will have that strength to get the edge over the Frenchman and move on to round 3 here in Melbourne. So, seed 5, Andrei Rublev will be going up against Ricardus Berankis in round 2 here. I'm going to say for this one, Rublev on this one, I think he did go through pretty easily. Yeah, straight sets on in round 1. He's he'll make it far in this tournament. I don't think he's a contender for winning, but he's going to get pretty far in this tournament, I reckon. The Russian. Okay, so Norbert Gombos will be versing number 27, Marin Cilic. Yeah, I'm going to go with Cilic on this one. I think I did predict Gombos, if not, obviously got that wrong. But yeah, I'm going to say with it's going to be Cilic to get through on this one. He'll go, I'll say maybe round 3, maybe even get into the round of 16. I'm not sure how well he's going to go, but he'll get through this round, I'm pretty sure. Dan Evans, number 24 seed, versus Arthur Rinderknech is here. So some of these matches are finishing while I'm editing this, so I'm kind of lucky with some of the draws here. We still have one, which is likely that I'm going to end up having to finish tomorrow because I'm not. Yeah, there's one. It's Stefanos Tsitsipas versus Mikhail Yamir, and it's really they're only in the second set. But I think it's going to be Dan Evans on this one, 24 seed versus Arthur Rinderknech. I think he will beat Arthur on this one, and we'll move to the second round. Arthur's done well this start of the season, but I think Evans has got this one pretty much in. Okay, Alejandro Davidovich Fokina versus number 9 seed Felix Auger-Aliassime. Oh, for this one, yeah, I'm gonna go Aliassime here, the Canadian. He's 9 seed, and he's playing really well, so he's deserving to be in that spot. And I reckon he's a good player, and he's gonna he did a 5-set match with Emil Rusevori. But I think that's how you pronounce. I'm sorry, I pronounce his name so poorly sometimes. I feel like, but anyway, I still think Aliassime will get through. Third round, he's going in. Okay, I said you cannot deny Hugo Gaston. Okay, Christopher O'Connell beat him. Good on you, mate. Okay, the Aussie's through, but I don't think he'll be for long. Diego Schwartzman is up. Is versing him, and I think he'll be able to beat him. Schwartzman, he's gonna do it and get through to the third round. But I think sorry O'Connell, but Schwartzman's gonna get you, I reckon, in this one. Okay, so we have Thomas Matchak versus Maxime Cressy. Cressy was able to beat Isner. I didn't think he'd be able to do that, but Isner was not playing good in that match he did in round one. That was it wasn't good for him. Like, for a player he's that experienced and skillful, Isner, he wasn't able to do it. But I think on this one, Cressy's gonna go on and do well. He's gonna go strong. I think he's gonna beat Matchak and get into the third round. But yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen. Cressy into round 3. All right, penultimate match: Richard Gasquet versus Botic van de Zandschloop. This one, I'm going to go with Gasquet here. I think he'll be able to get through. He did beat Humbert, and we all know how well Humbert is. And he's a good player, and he has really good tactics and skills for it. But I think, Gasquet's going to win on this one and beat Van der Zandschloop and get through into round 3. And the final prediction here for round 2, it's going to be Nick Kyrgios versus number 2 seed Daniil Medvedev. Okay, that's going to be... Well, Kyrgios, he comes back after playing first time in a while. He's not going to go far here. It's Daniil Medvedev. What do you think's going to happen? I think Medvedev's going to beat him, unfortunately, for Kyrgios, but he'll have to try again next time. But because Medvedev, he's just good. You can only beat him when you get to, like, your top players. But yeah, I think, well, not really, but you can't underestimate other players. But I think Medvedev will be able to get through into round 3 quite pretty simply. So there we go. That's my predictions for round 2 in the Australian Open for 2022. One more that'll come tomorrow morning. I will just upload a quick shorts video of it from my phone probably. Better just staring at a wall or walking on the ground. But anyway, thank you all for watching. That's my round 2 predictions. If you agree with them or not, and you can put your predictions in the comments below. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. No videos will be out tomorrow, I don't think, because I'm going to be doing an actual tennis thing in where I live, sponsored by the Australian Open. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll be in the next video for round 3 predictions.